Yo, what's up? We got another episode of Nothing Nice. Got the gang in the building. It's your man JB. I got my brother here, Mook. And then we got the family in the building. Josh, what's good, man?
What's going on? How y'all doing? Nice to be here.
Hey, and for y'all who don't know, this is Mook's cousin from the SIP, as they call it.
Sippy Land. Live and directly.
Hilarious. All right, so before we kick it off, since we got family here, I just want to know who's better.
Yours truly. It's an onslaught, bro. This is just repetitively. I'm talking about somebody that can hit you with everything, bro. Like mid range, threes, take you to the lane, fade, contact fade. But it gets rough, bro. It gets vicious, man. It gets vicious.
Okay, Mook, what you saying, bro? He cooking you like that?
It's the lies, bro. Like the lies, bro. We play 8 games. I win 6 of them, easy. We play 8 games.
I got if you got 6.
You got 2. That's it.
What's
2
that?
games. We play 8 games. I win 6.
Let's
come on.
We should stay on this, bro. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. No, bro.
It sounds like we may have to take a trip to the court.
Oh yeah. We're gonna definitely make an episode with that one day. So that'll be cool with me. I'll come out there.
I whooping both
y'all. Whenever you pull up to the H, just let us know.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
We're gonna call it Mook beat Josh and Josh. That's what we're gonna call it.
Hey, that'd be cool though. That'd be cool if you did that.
So here's the thing, bro. So there's 365 days in a year, sometimes 366 with a leap year. On none of them days are you better than me. So just chill. Just chill. Just work, just shoot. That's what you do. You shoot. I'm not mad at that. But in the actual game, you're hibachi. You getting cooked.
Jeez. I'm let y'all do it though.
You were 367 days. I feel.
Hey, you know what? We're gonna play it out one. We're gonna hit y'all with an episode one day where we go to the court and we play 1-on-1. We'll definitely mix that up. King of the court or something. All right, but let's hop into it. We got a lot of good basketball. We getting closer to the playoffs. Man, so right now, which players are exceeding your expectations? Josh, you the guest man, so you can start us out.
Oh, much appreciated, man. Exceeding expectations. That's a good question. I would say the player that's exceeding expectations would be. I'm not gonna even lie, bro. That's not my goal at all. But I have to be honest, bro. LeBron is at 40 years old, man. To still be in this kind of shape. God, bro, I have to give it to him. Like I'm not gonna put him in the GOAT conversation or nothing like that. But definitely as far as just Iron Man award, bro, get that. He got that every day, all day. I gotta give it to him.
You ain't lying. At this point, Bron is father time. There is no father time's coming to get him. He took over the job. He's just father time.
Yeah. So that's my guy. I mean, there's other guys I'm sure I can think of, but that's as far as like just raw answering that. I gotta say, definitely LeBron, bro. LeBron is it's almost laughable to see these young guys out here got a 40-year-old guy getting 20. Bro, like if I was in the NBA right now, I would take that matchup so seriously. Like you is not getting 23 plus on me, and you 40 years old. I don't care who you are. You're not doing it.
Right.
But yeah, that's how I feel about that.
That's easier said than done.
Mook, what's up, bro? What you thinking?
Exceeding expectations, man. LeBron is a too easy, too obvious answer. Who would I say exceeding expectations? I gotta go with
my guy right now. I'm gonna tell you, I'm working with Kay Cunningham.
Kay Cunningham
for exceeding expectations. Kay Cunningham right now is giving you, he's giving you 25, 9, and 6, 25 points, 6 rebounds, 9 assists. He has Pistons. I can't stress this enough. The Pistons went on a 28-game losing streak last year. And he has them in the playoffs and playing well.
I watched them last night for the first time all year. I watched them last night. It was nothing else on, but I watched them. It was okay.
Bro,
but I gotta go with one of my old school. I'm gonna stay with the trend of the old school. I'm gonna go with Russ, man. Russ really has resurrected his career. They had really written him off in LA with the Lakers. You know, he kind of made a bounce back, but man, the dude has
Right.
been balling this year, man. And you know, I actually see where this year Jokic don't have to do everything. He don't have to make all the plays. And so, man, I think Russ, man, is really out exceeding expectations, man, especially as a starter. You look at the wins and losses when he's a starter and when he's not a starter for that team, and I gotta go with Russ, man. I think, man,
Right.
he's what 36, 37, to still be still non-stop coming at you, man. So me, man, I
Yeah,
gotta go with my boy
that's
Russ.
true.
I gotta go with Russ.
I agree with that.
He's showing.
Man, I'm not mad at that at all. Russ, and I agree, he did resurrect his career because Skip Bayless did everything he could to try to force that man out the league,
Man,
to
Man, I'm
try to
suing
bully
that,
him out the league at that.
bro. I'm gonna be
But
honest with
no, Russ has been hooping.
you. And if I'm
yeah,
Russ, man,
that's valid. That's
when, I,
valid.
when,
I'll give you that one.
when he said it done, I'm suing that man for defamation of character because he cost that man millions. For real, for real.
Yeah, no doubt. Westbrook, like
And then,
changing your last name into like a meme, laughable type scenario. Yeah, that's pretty deep, man. Westbrook, it's
right.
actually funny. I mean, it's funny. Like it goes perfect with his name because he was shooting horribly. So yeah, I agree. Yeah, he definitely could get some money out of that deal.
Yeah, no, but Skip took it way too far. He went from doing that to just putting together video segments like each week of just blunders that everybody in the league makes.
Yeah,
But when you add music to it and you're like, let's just make a whole reel of this, it makes it look way worse than what it actually is.
yeah.
Like his turnover ratio was basically the same as everybody else who was ball dominant at that time. Man, but no, I could dig Russ that putting him in that conversation for sure. Uh, Russ, for me, especially with Aaron Gordon now being healthy again, Russ, Aaron Gordon, Bron, Jamal Murray, Jokic, those guys being together, that makes them like a real contender to get back to the championship.
I think they
Yeah.
need. Well, I
So
think they need a. I think they need a
yeah,
couple of
I think they're
pieces.
gonna look pretty good.
I don't really trust their bench right now,
What'd you
so
say?
I don't really trust Denver's bench. But the starters, they're pretty good.
You say you don't trust their bench.
I don't trust their bench. Their bench is
So the only
shaky.
mm,
They ain't really got nobody.
no for yes. However, in the playoffs, you don't really go that deep into your bench anyway. Like during the regular season, you do, but in the playoffs, the deeper you go into the playoffs, you're really going 7, maybe 8 if you have that option.
But I even say to his point, who are the other three guys that you can count on there?
They'll probably put bring Russ back off the bench since Aaron Gordon's back, and then
I think they
It's
bringing
scary.
Bud
oh
off the bench.
Lord,
It's scary after that.
I think they bringing Chris Brown off the bench. Not Chris Brown. What's his name? Chris Brown. How you say his
Christian
name?
Brown,
Christian Brown. I think they're gonna bring
Brown.
him off the
Christian
bench.
Brown,
Yeah,
Brown.
I think they bring him off the
Yeah,
bench.
I guess so. But
I wouldn't be mad at that because he's a good scorer. He could be a little streaky, but he is a good scorer. So having somebody who can come off the bench and have the green light, they just need to be able to have Michael Porter Jr. I forgot him too. But yeah,
he was starting.
you just need to be able to have Jokic on where he's not wearing himself out and where somebody else can also help him create. If all the eyes aren't solely on him, nah, the sky's the limit. Because like even the year that they won the championship, I don't remember that bench being crazy deep.
That bench was deep, bro. That bench was deep. They
Yeah,
had Brown.
The year that they won, who was coming off the bench?
They had
they
Michael
had Chris.
Porter, not Michael Porter, but go ahead.
No, they had old boy they shipped
You
off.
said it,
They had
KCP?
Bruce Bowen.
he started. KCP started.
No,
Oh,
not
he did. Oh, okay.
KCP. No, it was
Bruce Brown.
Bruce Brown. Was it Bruce Brown?
Yeah, Bruce
That
Brown was
dude was
cut.
Bruce
amazing.
Brown.
He
Bruce
was
Brown
amazing.
came off the
He was
bench for
cut,
sure.
man. So
Yep.
cut.
Then they had Bruce. He was coming off the bench. He played big time, man. He really played starters minutes for them.
Yeah.
Because he would come in and he would play just as much as KCP. And then they had another I think
Mm,
another power forward that came in for him too, as well.
I can't think of what it was, but then even DeAndre Jordan was a little more active back then too. So
yeah,
Yeah.
like I'm looking at it right now. It was
They had
heavily with the
Reggie Jackson.
starters
They had
because
Reggie
you
Jackson.
had KCP starting.
Reggie
They
Jackson,
had
yeah,
Reggie
my bad.
Reggie
Jackson.
Jackson came off the bench, and
Yeah.
Reggie played. So it was really, honestly, it was really Reggie Jackson and Bruce
Bruce
Brown
Brown.
off the bench.
Yeah.
That was really their bench. That's two.
But Bruce Brown
Yeah.
played
Yeah, that's
starter.
two guys. So like I'm saying, you go. He played quality bench minutes. I wouldn't give him starting minutes because KCP saw a lot of floor. He saw a lot of floor. So I can't give him that. He played great bench minutes. When he was in there, you felt his presence. So I'll definitely give him that part of it, man. But yeah. I think that this Denver team is built a lot like that Denver team, and the depth is basically essentially the same. I think they could be right back in the finals.
Yeah. I mean, I
Great
can see
potential.
like two
I
or three
agree.
teams. Like I can see like 3 or 4 teams in the West, man, because it's just matchup.
Four?
Matchup four legit teams could come out the West. Like I said, I got OKC.
Like who?
Who?
I got OKC could come out the West. Denver could come out the
Okay.
West. The Lakers, if healthy, LeBron and Luka gonna be a
Okay.
problem. And then I see Golden State. Golden State is for real.
Mm-hmm.
They're 14 and 15 and 3 since they've acquired Jimmy Butler. So
Coming out the West though,
I
that's a
can
bit
see,
much to come out the West.
man, I'm telling you,
Okay, Josh. Okay, Josh. Tell me your thoughts on that. Mook gave you his 4. What do you think about his 4?
Uh, I like the Thunder. I like the Thunder, of course. But as far as Golden State, Golden State is a bit. I think that'd be kind of a stretch. They looking good now. I'm not gonna lie. Like to come in and go one like with 14-1 or whatever the case may be. That's crazy. That's definitely crazy. But I don't know. They're gonna have to definitely show me. They're gonna have to show me. They're gonna have to be some like a full team like in the playoffs. Like it's hard to think that Jimmy and Steph and Draymond can take on full on teams. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't really see them getting there. I can see, of course, OKC. Uh, People even call me crazy, but I still see like if Kawhi can come back, bro, Clippers might do it this year. Clippers
this
might win the
man,
championship this year. I want this to be it can be a flaming hot take.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Wait. Maybe I'm not understanding.
Right.
When you say the Clippers, you mean the Los Angeles Clippers?
Yes, very much so. The one is in the West Coast, Los Angeles Clippers in the new arena. Yes, if you think
Okay.
about the way that team is constructed, like bro, they very well have potential to like surprise people. Kawhi hadn't been playing much, so that's why he hadn't really been getting much airtime. But if Kawhi can come back in a decent condition to where James can still give you that 20 plus a night, and then you got Derek Jones, and then you got Big Zoo, bro. Who's messing with Big Zoo out here? Like that's a full
man, this
team,
Okay.
bro.
Okay. So let's play this out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's play this out. Then we're gonna keep as of right now. I'm just gonna give you what the 1 through 8 is in the West. We just go for the sake of this. We'll say this will be what it is come the playoffs.
Right.
So the Thunder would have the T-Wolves. The Rockets would have the Clippers. You think the Clippers are coming to Houston and beating the Rockets
Beating,
4 times?
bro. You almost had me curse. Like yes, bro. The Rockets. Are you serious? What make you feel like? Why you just? Oh. My apologies. My bad, y'all. They're in Houston.
No.
They're in Houston,
No.
Just for all the vision.
No.
Go ahead.
No. Hey, look. I'm not picking the Rockets to win the championship.
Go ahead.
However, I don't think the Clippers can do anything with the Rockets.
It's crazy though. Like,
With
the Rockets, bro.
With Kawhi.
Wow. And you, man.
With Kawhi. Now healthy Kawhi, which we never see, healthy Kawhi is better than everybody on the Rockets. I'm not gonna argue that.
Mm-hmm.
But also, the caveat is we're gonna have to be like Kawhi is actually healthy, or he's gonna play and stay healthy. Kawhi was out there cooking KD. What was that? Last year or the year before?
Mm-hmm.
He was out there having KD on skates and locking up on the other end.
Right.
And then he goes out the game. I don't trust him. I can't trust him, man.
Look, I'm just gonna put it like this. It's a lot of ifs that you putting out there for these Clippers. For one, Kawhi, that's a big if. That Joker, he get hurt getting out of bed. For one thing, he's the most fragile. Him and Anthony Davis is running a race of who can wear street clothes the most in the season. Him and Anthony Davis are neck and neck with that
they're
race.
not insurable. And Joel Embiid. Put Joel Embiid in
Oh man, Joel.
They're not insurable.
And then
they can't take out no insurance policies.
Right. And then you talk about James Harden, a 20-point scorer. Yeah, in the regular season, we all know in the playoffs what he do. He's a disappearer. He's a magician.
Right. I know that's been the case. I know that's been the norm, but it's like you don't think that this man is also aware? Go ahead.
They missed their window, bro. They missed their window. They had when that team was loaded a couple years ago. They missed their window, bro. It's kind of like the 49ers in football. I know we talk about basketball. They missed that window, bro. Yeah. And you had everything lined up for you. You had the Lakers. The Lakers was weak. You had the Thunder still young and up and coming. You had the perfect scenario to get to the championship, and y'all blew it, bro. It's over for the Clippers.
That's valid. That's very valid, but I don't think the last part is valid. Like, it's to say it's over for them. Like, I with the same mind that I have, I'm thinking like, okay, it's game time for these guys. I would think that they think that tenfold. The only thing that made me kind of question that is like, the money that these guys getting these days, like they might not have that same drive. But at the same time, I think that Kawhi is also aware. Like the reason he hasn't been playing is I think to gear up for the playoffs. And also,
so let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, but let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't mean to cut you off. Let me ask you this.
No, go ahead.
So you telling me with a straight face, you think Kawhi can play can go on a whole playoff run and stay healthy? What shows you? What tells you that he can do that? Like, what have you seen to say? I think that Kawhi can go on a whole run. His knees are arthritic; they are done. He's Brandon Roy. He can retire at any moment right now.
Jeez,
what you think he can play 16 games?
This is a great man. This is a great. Kawhi, I hope you're hearing this out here, bro. I know we don't. I know you might not, but I hope you do. All right, I answer your question.
But let me say this one more thing. In a perfect situation, if they swept everybody, he would have to play 16 games. In a perfect situation, I don't see that happening. Not 16 games, not Kawhi Leonard. And that means James Harden. That means James Harden will have to be consistent for 16 games. That's unlikely. That's very unlikely. I haven't seen it. So excuse me.
Basically, this is your chance to say, bro, I just overreached.
No, I have an answer. I have an answer. Whenever I get the window,
let him get it. Let him get it. Go ahead, bro.
So the reason I think that could be the case is like, all right, look at what's been going on so far this year. Like, bro has not been playing at all. So I'm assuming in my brain, I'm thinking like, all right, this dude is a champion. This dude is a multiple time champion. This dude is one of the hoopiest of hoopers out there. And so I'm thinking like, all right, if it's nearing towards the end of his career, like I believe this is about to be the last hurrah. Like, maybe not the last year, but as far as like really going hard on trying to win this chip, or however people want to word it. I believe that he might not do the whole 16, but I think he can do enough to get them to the finals. And especially if they in the finals and he all right to play, oh bro, you seen Kawhi in that kind of atmosphere, man. Like mid-range central. And then gonna lock you down on the other end. But I think the coldest matchup would be in the West Coast, which I hadn't heard anybody say, would be the Clippers versus OKC. Like, that'll be cold, bro. Like mid versus mid. You'll be like it almost taking us back to the 90s. It'd be almost taking us back to the 90s just for 48 minutes, bro. But to answer your question, like I said, I think the Kawhi's got enough rest this year to be able to sustain the playoffs. And James Harden gave you about 40, 50 a couple times this year. So bro showing he still got it. And then like look at Derrick Jones. Derrick Jones is jumping out the gym still, bro. Like, come on, it's just so many pieces, man. They got they got the Jones guy for the point guard. I hate that they got rid of my boy. They shipped him over to Dallas. I can't think of the guy's name right now. It wasn't
You
Bones
just
Allen,
said
was it? No.
you just qualified why they won't win. The Joker got too much rest. Soft tissue injury. That's what they should have been. A soft tissue injury. He's resting too much.
All right. So let me say this. Okay. So because I'm gonna address both of yours. So the Clippers aren't gonna beat the Rockets in 7 games. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And it has nothing to do with us living in Houston. Houston is too good on defense. They're too athletic. Listen. Houston's gonna make Kawhi run. Kawhi's not gonna be able to just. They're gonna make a move. They're gonna make a move left to right. All those soft tissue that Mook is talking about is all gonna be tested by guys who are like 21, 22.
Exactly.
Who also with a group of guys who jump out the gym. Man Thompson jumps out the gym. And also we're not gonna act like Zubac is as good as Segun. Segun's gonna cook him.
What?
Come on now. Are we gonna do this? Wait, okay. Segun made the All-Star team. Zubac watched the All-Star game from home like us. I feel like that says enough. Like, and then Jalen Green, stupid athletic. Amen Thompson, stupid athletic. You could put Jabari in there now that he's back healthy. Stupid athletic and a big wing defender. They have options. They have so many options. Reed Shepard doesn't get to see the court, and that man can shoot the lights out the gym. That's how many options they have. Listen.
Let me respond to that. Just one part you made. When
go ahead.
You speaking about Segun and Zubac. Segun is the way his play style is going to give him the ball. Zubac, if we were back in the 90s, Zubac would be an elite center. Like I don't think he. All right, let me clear it up. I don't think the way he plays would consider him an elite center back in the 90s. But I think that based on like the fact that there's not much center play, especially the way he plays, like if he was to be. If the league was like that back then, like he would be known as that guy because it was more center driven. If I'm making sense, like if they would have been feeding him the ball a whole lot more back in the 90s, what I'm trying to say. But
okay, so here's my response to that. Kawhi hasn't been in the game. You don't think they would love to be able to get some easy buckets down low? Like teams would love to be able to get easy buckets down low, but Zubac doesn't have the ability to do it. If Zubac could give you 20, 25, and 10, if he could give you 25 and 10, or he could give you 20 and 15, they would be like, hey, cook. We'll give you the ball. And then it'll be more balance between you and James Harden. But they're like, hey, James, we need you to go ahead and pull back the hands of time and be how you were semi in Houston.
Look, I just want to know one thing. I just want to know one thing, Josh and Josh. Why are we going back and forth talking about two teams that ceiling is the second round? It's a weird. Why are we talking about two teams that ceiling is the second round? Both of these teams get ready to adjust. Both of these teams get ready to adjust.
Listen, he gave them. He gave them a shot at making it to the finals. Also, Mook, I'm not Mook. With you, don't let what the Warriors are doing trick you into think that they have the answers when it comes to the playoffs. The Warriors do not have the answers for the playoffs, bro. I'm telling you that right now.
That championship.
Listen, when the Warriors have to beat the Thunder 4 times, when they have to beat the Nuggets 4 times, they're not gonna be able to. They don't have the guy. They don't have the team for that. Steph is amazing. Jimmy can hoop. They don't have enough.
It's gonna be rough to beat the whole team.
Look, I'm not saying
4 times.
Look, don't get me wrong. I said they are my 4th option. It's still 3 other options I got ahead of them.
And who was that again? Okay, who else? Who was the other 3? Okay, see who else?
Denver and the Lakers. Before I say this.
You think the Lakers got a better chance than the Clippers? That's correct. Or anybody the Lakers? I don't believe the Lakers. Go ahead.
The Lakers, the way they play, they truly have a big 3. I know. I'm not saying that Austin Reeves is a superstar. I'm saying that Austin Reeves.
I'm not mad at that. He's giving you 20 as a third option.
He's giving you as a big 3, and I think this is the most open You cannot double team Luka Doncic. You can't because LeBron is going to eat, and then the young center coming in playing real good ball.
Oh yeah,
So
Jackson
in
Hayes.
that,
Yeah.
like I was saying
Jackson.
last week, in that dunker position, Jackson Hayes is eating. So
Right.
that's another thing. You can't really commit because he's going to turn you. He had 19 points other night a couple weeks ago in the first half, basically, and you ain't running no plays for this guy. So anything that he's get is a bonus.
Yeah, true.
So I see the Lakers
They gotta
If
show me more.
LeBron is helped, if LeBron can shoot 37% from three, 30, 35,
Yeah.
37, they're gonna be a hard team to beat.
They ain't showing me enough yet.
I could agree with that. I'm not mad at that. I can agree with that. The one I was not agreeing with were the Warriors. I don't believe in that at all.
And
I
the
think they're a
Warriors,
good team, but I don't believe in it.
man, you got that championship DNA. Like it's something about being a champion, man. You just believe. You don't need much. You
They
don't
have
need much.
two people with that DNA. Everybody else is new.
And you got Jimmy Butler that took a team that had
Everybody
no
else is new.
business. You got Jimmy Butler on that team that had no business getting the Miami Heat team to the finals.
Yeah.
Twice.
Jimmy Butler is a winner. He finds
Look,
a way.
playoff Butler is a real thing. Playoff Butler is a real thing.
Yeah.
We all know that.
I
We
gotta
all
agree
know
with that. But
that's way more
Yeah.
reliable. That's way more reliable than playoff Harden.
That's facts.
you said they more reliable
I
than who
wouldn't
again?
argue that.
Than playoff Harden.
Oh
And
man,
old man,
I gotta put the Timberwolves over the Lakers, bro. Like I mean, I know the record doesn't show that, but I think the Timberwolves in the 7-game series. Oh man, the Lakers are grass, bro. Like I don't know, bro. I don't think Austin Reeves will be able to sustain that in the playoffs, man. Like I'm seeing him doing it
If the
against like
T
the
Wolves
Wizards
had
and stuff.
Cat, if the T Wolves had Cat, I would agree. If they still had Cat, I would say yeah. But if they're not having Cat, Julius Randle's not doing what he's supposed to be doing.
He just came back.
And I said that last year.
Like Julius Randle obviously needs another year.
I think playoff time come. I think y'all gonna see the Timberwolves step out a whole lot more. I think they're gonna be known a lot more.
So what you feel about
Kings just, I think the Kings can make a little noise. I don't think they're gonna go past the first or second round, but I think even the Kings, if they sneak in, they can make a little noise. Just the way that the play style, you got like three like 6'6" and over ball handlers that can get you a bucket anywhere. Like three of them, Malik Monk, Zach LaVine, and DeMar DeRozan. That says a lot, especially once they get Sabonis back. But yeah, I don't know. Just the West. Now I'm looking at the records. I mean, the NBA is kind of open, but it's not really just nothing just real prominent. Like the Thunder are a good team. I don't know why in the world the Rockets are number 2, bro. I just don't really believe that yet. The Lakers.
Is a good coach. Udoka is a good coach.
He is, but I'm just like, yo, like even when you were talking about not too long ago about the Rockets being the Clippers, like I don't see that. Like they're too inexperienced. They're too young. I don't believe in Jalen Green just yet. I don't believe in Sagoon to be able to go against Big Zoo. Oh man, Sagoon probably. I don't even. It's gonna be hard. Like they're gonna have to. It's gonna have to be a switch for him to get 20, bro. Like if he's staying under the goal, or around that vicinity, he's not getting 20, bro. Like straight up. And who else you named Jabari? Oh my goodness, is that boy even average 8 points a game? Like, yeah, the Rockets, they just not believable. Lakers not believable. The Nuggets are believable. The Grizzlies, they're not gonna make too much noise. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it, bro. Oh.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, it's the Thunder first. They're the biggest threat.
Right.
After the Thunder, it goes the Nuggets. After the Nuggets, it goes the Lakers and then the Rockets.
All right. Since y'all gave y'all 4 on the West, that's your 4. My 4 would be the Thunder, Nuggets, Clippers, and I gotta say Timberwolves, bro. Clippers, Timberwolves, Thunder, Nuggets.
When you say Clippers, all your accountability goes out the window. Like, now when you say that we that made me believe you thinking with your heart and not your head. When you say stuff like the Clippers, I know you like the Clippers, but come on, man, you really don't believe it.
You've been so brainwashed with the media narrative. Like they want Kawhi to look horrible. Like the way I look at it, bro just had like an injury that's been really had him sidelined. I think that they're being very progressive this year and how they handling it because like the times he's been sitting out, like you hadn't really seen a direct injury. I think that's just really just like, hey, we don't want you to get injured. We don't want you to get injured for the playoffs. And even with LeBron right now, LeBron been doing it like the last. I mean, just throw him out there. He's been doing it for like the last 5 years. Every March, bro gets hurt. He gets hurt, and you don't even see the injury.
I just want to see Kawhi look any kind of way. I just want to see him on the bench. I just want to see him, man.
I agree with that. But I don't want to count him out. I'm not one to count out a true hooper. Like, bro is one of the elitist of elites hoopers that I've seen. So I just don't want to count him out like that, bro. Like if he come back and play, he got a chance to win and chill, bro.
Got to play. That's the key.
If Kawhi, go ahead, bro.
No. I was done.
Okay, I was gonna say if Kawhi wouldn't have gotten hurt, I think he would have found his way into the top 10 best NBA players all time.
Yeah,
I feel like we'd be talking about him and Steph like in that 10-11 spot for who's in that top 10 all time in NBA history. But he did get hurt, so that's why I have him in my top 15 all time. I do have him in my top 15. Injuries kind of derailed how great he was going to be, even though he was still great, which is a testament to him.
Right.
But I just can't depend on him for the playoffs. It has nothing to do with how great he is. It has everything to do with how healthy he is.
Yeah,
man. Okay, so since we're gonna give our top, give me your Josh. Give me your top 4 in the East.
Top 4 in the East. Let me click on over to them. Let's see. Top 4 in the East. I would say. Let's see here. Of course, Cavaliers, no brainer. Celtics, no brainer. The East is pretty weak this year when you really think about it. It's almost the East is almost as weak as it was back when LeBron was running through the East like 10 years straight. And you're gonna like for any viewers, you're gonna hear like little LeBron jabs here and there because I don't like that whole GOAT talk. But yeah, Cavaliers.
Feel your feelings, bro.
Was it yeah, man? The Cavaliers, Celtics. It's hard for me to say the Knicks because of Cat. Cat is a great basketball player, but it's like a part of his heart is missing. I hate to trash him like that, but it's just like when those times come, it's just like he just kind of disappears, like on a game 7 or game 6 to get y'all to game 7 or to close out a series or something. He just I don't know, and even Mikal Bridges, bro, is a light. He'll light you up now, but it's just like he'll come from 20 to 8, so it's like. Make your mind up.
Because he's a defensive specialist. Whatever you get from him on the offense is a plus. His calling card is defense. That's why you're looking at him wrong. You're looking at him as a scorer. He had to be a scorer with the Brooklyn Nets because they was trash.
Right. So you look at Mikal Bridges as a defensive threat?
Yes, he was runner up for defensive player of the year every year in Phoenix.
Say it one more time.
He was in the top discussion for defensive player of the year every year in Phoenix. He's the defensive player.
Oh, he's the best defensive player on that team. I was like, hold on, bro.
No. This is what I said. I said he was in the conversation for defensive player of the year almost every year in Phoenix. He's in his rightful position.
That's not really saying much when you got Devin Booker and KD. That's not really saying much.
No. He's not a scorer. He's a defender. He's an overachiever when it comes to offense. He's like a Tayshaun Prince.
I have to slightly disagree with you on that, bro.
Tayshaun Prince with the Pistons could put the ball in the hoop. He had a bag, but he was a defender.
That's not. I can't really give you that. I don't know. Maybe I need to think a little deeper on that, but I can't really give you that comparison. Like Mikal Bridges, Tayshaun Prince. Like no, you don't think about defense when you think about Mikal Bridges. If anybody on that team, you think about defense, you think about Anunoby. Like you don't think about. You think about OG. You don't think about Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges is like that guy that's gonna need to give you at least 15 for them to win. He's gonna have to get buckets. Like for them to win, he's gonna have to get buckets, bro. Like he ain't known to be the go hold that guy right there. Yeah, he can get some stops here and there because he's so long, but Paul, as they say, but yeah, bro.
What do you think about Jamie? What do you think about Mikal?
Mikal he's a solid defender. Like, yeah. Mikal's a solid defender. Absolutely no shade to him, but I mean, honestly, I'm taking a little bit of both what both of y'all are saying. Mikal, he does have to play defense. He has to be. He has to guard, one of the best wings, whoever's out there. But then you also, this New York team specifically and how they're playing, they are going to need him to give you 12 to 15. He can't be out there with a gentleman's 8.
You lost.
And they go far in the playoffs.
You lost 12.
He can't do it.
You lost by 12 in that game. Like straight up.
Yeah, you can't do it because this Knicks team, they lost their passion and heart that they had last year. Yeah. When they broke the team up, and like when they sent Julius Randle, but more so DiVincenzo, when they sent him out to the Timberwolves, it was like something in that team and their heart switched to where it didn't hit the same.
They lost
the extra swing, the extra swing of the ball. The ball got stuck after 2 passes.
They lost
that Villanova connection too.
That Villanova connection, when they had all 3 of them, like Josh Hart, Brinson, and DiVincenzo. Even though Mikal Bridges, I think he was part of that team too, wasn't
he? Yeah.
But DiVincenzo,
I feel like he was definitely something.
Yeah, but I think DiVincenzo was a bigger loss than Randle. Because I've been said, Randle, bro, to me, I don't know, bro. I like Randle, but I ain't the biggest fan of his game, honestly. So I leave it at that. I don't want to sound like a hater. But I definitely get his game.
Yeah. I get that though.
But just to go back, so Josh, you said Cleveland and Boston. Who was your 3-4?
All right, let me get you on that one. And I just want to also note that the Knicks just lost tonight to the Charlotte Bobcats, but the Charlotte Hornets. They lost to them by, they lost to the Hornets by 17 points. And then they lost the last night or the night before to the Spurs by 15 points. So something's going wrong over there. Then they play against the Wizards tomorrow, so I kind of expect them to lose to some of the 3 worst teams in the league simultaneously. But anyway, to answer your question, Cavaliers, Celtics, of course, Jason Tatum, they're going to always be there. Likely will be in the finals. I like them over the Cavaliers just slightly. I don't know. I can't really put my finger on why. I just kind of trust Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum a little bit more than I do. What's the guy's name? Good gracious, I can't think of Garland and
Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, it's just then their size too is like you going against 2 guys like 6'7", 6'6" and over, and y'all guys are like 6'3", 6'2", that thing.
Okay.
But yeah,
we're gonna shock the world.
Yeah, I mean you never know though. But like I said, the Cavaliers, Celtics. I like that pickup that they got from the guy from Hunter from Atlanta. That's a great pickup. Because even though they got rid of what's the guy they got rid of to Atlanta? I can't think of his name right now.
Who, DeAndre Hunter?
Nuh-uh.
Or who, Caris LeVert?
LeVert is a hooper, bro, but he's just not showing. He wasn't showing it over there in Cleveland. Like Caris LeVert is a real live hooper.
Huh? He's a Latrell Sprewell. He's inconsistent. One day he'll show up, he's scoring 20, the next night he's scoring 5.
But it's really how he getting the ball. Like, bro don't really get the ball much. Like, man. But the thing about it, he's going over to Atlanta, and I don't know, I hadn't really peeped him out. I'm not sure if he's heard of it, but I hadn't heard anything about him. But, what's that?
I ain't heard his name since he went over
there. Right. But yeah, continue to answer the question, though. I say the Cavaliers, the Celtics. I'm not sold on the Knicks just yet. I kind of feel like they could slide in there. I'm not sold on the Pacers, even though if they're healthy, the Pacers could definitely make a run, man. Like C.J. McConnell, I think that's how you say his name. He's pretty slept on. Like, bro can get a bucket anywhere in the mid range, and also McCarron. I can't think of the names right now.
You talking about for Indiana?
Oh, Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, I'm talking about for the Pacers right now.
Yeah.
What's the guy's name? McSomething. What's his name?
Halliburton.
No.
Yeah, McCullough's in New Orleans.
Let me see. I can look at it.
Are you talking about T.J. Warren?
No. His name is. Good gracious.
You talking about Halliburton?
I'm looking him up right now as we speak. What's that guy's name? His name is Benedict Mathurin. That guy.
Oh, okay.
Mathurin. I like Mathurin, and I like Mathurin, and I also like McConnell. If they can stay healthy and the whole team can stay healthy, I think they can definitely make a run. because they sneaky, man. But I don't know. I just kind of just go back.
Who's gonna be your 3 and 4? Who's gonna be 3 and 4?
Yeah, my bad. So yeah, Cavaliers, Celtics. I would say I have to put the Bucks there, bro. Like once my boy that got suspended come back, yeah, I think they're gonna make a run.
Bobby Portis.
Yeah, Bobby Portis. When Bobby Portis come back,
Mook, who you got? Who's your squad?
When I say the Knicks,
Mook,
I'll say the Knicks
four, bro?
The fourth would be the Knicks. Cavaliers, Celtics, Knicks, and the Bucks.
Knicks. All right, bro.
Okay.
All right, bro. What you talking about? Who you got?
I'm gonna say mine in order. I got the Celtics, the Cavaliers, the Cavaliers. I'm gonna say Milwaukee. I feel like man, they got. I feel like Doc Rivers' job is on the line. They got to do something.
Yeah.
Milwaukee.
His job's on the line every year.
But it's really on the line this year. Last year you got to pay it. This year it's on the line, and it really ain't a fourth team because I don't think nobody. I think them top three teams just stand so far ahead of everybody. Because I feel like Philadelphia really took a step back, like 3 steps back, and kind of messed it all up. But I have to say the Knicks.
I was gonna say a step.
I have to put the Knicks in the 4th spot.
Okay. Touche.
Okay. All right. So my 4, we got Cleveland 1, we got Boston 2, we have the Pacers 3, and I have Detroit 4.
You is a believer.
I think Detroit. If Detroit sees the Knicks in the first round, which they're expected to, with the way that I don't believe in the Knicks anymore, I think Detroit can upset them. I think Detroit might punch them out in 6.
No.
Write it down.
I hope you're not a betting man, bro.
You know what? I might have to go to Vegas. I might have to go to Vegas on that one.
Don't do that. Don't do it.
I think Detroit might be able to give them a good and knock them right on out of the playoffs.
I hope your flight is canceled, bro. I hope everything is safe and good, but I hope your flight gets canceled because that's horrible, bro.
Yeah.
Like you believe in these youngsters a little too much, man. You talking about Houston on one side of things, and then you talking about Detroit. Yeah, you a believer, man. I got to give you that. You definitely believe in the YNs, as they say.
Hey, listen, the ones for Detroit, they're giving me the same hunger that New York was giving me last year. New York isn't giving me that hunger anymore. So since Detroit's giving me that hunger, I think they could do something. They can move some tables.
I'm not going to lie.
Move some furniture around.
I'm not going to lie. Detroit is the #1 defensive team since the All-Star break. They have been the #1 defensive team since the All-Star break. I gotta admit that. But I'm still not ready to put no faith in them in the playoffs. No, not when the game slows down. No, Cade Cunningham is just not enough. You need 2.
Okay, we gonna see.
You need 2 legit superstars. Cade Cunningham is really by himself right now.
To win a championship, but not a series. You can win the series with one superstar. But let's pivot real quick. Let's switch it up. So tell me this: out of all the young players who's anticipated to be in the playoffs, which young player has the most to gain by this playoffs, by having a great playoffs run? Which young player has the most to gain?
I would say Cade.
You talking about as far as rookie, or you talking about just like young player in general, like under
like 25 and younger?
I would say Cade Cunningham because he's been in obscurity since he's been in the league. He's been at the bottom of the bottom. So if he gets to the playoffs this year, then yeah, his name is kind of entered in. Like, okay, he's one of those guys that can lead the team now. So yeah.
Okay, does he have to win the playoff series, or does he just have to play well in that first round?
He just got to get there. Really, I think he's already kind of showing it now. He's putting his name a little more in there, but people just don't really believe yet. The media's not really giving him much coverage. But if he gets in the playoff series where people can see him play 4 to 7 games, whatever the case, yeah, I think that'll definitely kind of give him a little more respect around the league and amongst hoopers. Like, okay, brother brought his team from obscurity, from 13 wins to playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So Houston has always been kind of very exciting, very up and down the court. You know, everybody knows about Jalen Green. You know, Jalen Green, he's always been athletic since he was in high school. But But Cade Cunningham, like people know who he is also, but it's just like, yeah, the fact that he's been in such obscurity, just like, you know, they were trying to like I think a couple years like they were trying to like not have the worst like losing streak for a while. Like so yeah, to come out of that to be winning games, yeah, you gotta respect that.
All right, Mook, what you think, bro?
Darius Garland, for sure. Darius Garland.
What'd you say?
And the reason why I say Darius Garland.
Darius Garland? Okay.
Oh, okay.
And the reason why I say that because last year in the playoffs, if he would have showed up and played like he was capable of playing, they probably would have had a better chance against the Celtics. Not saying they would have won, they could have put up a better.
He didn't do
I think
anything
if
at all.
yeah, we know what we're going to get from Donovan Mitchell at this point. His numbers only get better in the playoffs. We've seen that in Utah. We've seen it in Cleveland. I think Darius Garland, if he can keep that same intensity, I can see them doing what you ultimately you hope they do, and just get to the Eastern Conference Finals. Will they do that? You never know. Like I said,
no, that's not what I hope. Championship.
Yeah. Well, you know, I said this a couple of episodes ago. I said Cleveland is one of those teams where it would surprise me if they go all the way, but they also one of them teams it would surprise me if they got in the first round and got bounced.
Yeah, I agree.
It would surprise me either way it goes. So, you know, and that's just the way I feel about it. I'm just saying that's just the way I feel about it, man.
I feel like it'll be more surprising.
Of course it would. But,
I was just saying,
like I said, it
would be definitely surprising.
Tomato.
But I'm saying, would it surprise you? No.
It wouldn't be the end of the world type surprise, but it definitely would surprise me, though. I mean,
it would definitely surprise me. If we got knocked out in the first round, absolutely. If we got knocked out in the second round, that's trash. The only team that and I'm not big on moral victories. The only team that if we lost to them, it would be like, dang, we still have work to do, but there's at least some kind of respect in this loss, would be Boston. Anybody outside of Boston, no, we should be running suicides or something.
Y'all wouldn't play
even Milwaukee?
Because that means we lost 4 times to one team.
Even Milwaukee with a healthy Giannis.
I mean,
I don't care how healthy Giannis is. You already know. Let Giannis go for broke and lock everybody else up.
They wouldn't be playing against Milwaukee.
And plus, Doc's gonna call Doc's gonna call the wrong plays. Doc is gonna put the handcuffs on Dame to where Dame's not gonna be able to get up how he wants to, and he's gonna say, "Giannis, just score. You know, just do what you do," and that's not a recipe for winning.
Yeah,
I don't think Doc knows how to coach championship basketball.
Oh wow!
Personally,
I would say one thing. When they made that trade for Hunter, that gave them that defensive player, the lockdown, that star player that they didn't have before. Because you could depend on LeVert.
Yep.
I would say that.
That was a very good trade. Bro, he
That was a brilliant play by them, getting Hunter. So I will say that.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say. As far as the young player who has the most to gain, I think that's going to be Tyrese Halliburton, obviously. Because Halliburton is a young dude. He played in the Olympics, but he didn't get clocked like that, but he was there. Since coming back, everybody expected for the Pacers to do more because they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals last year, but the Pacers kind of fell off. They were sluggish for part of the season. People were questioning, does Tyrese Halliburton really want it? This is a chance for him to go into this playoff series, turn all the way up, make his name, a staple in like when we talk about who are the great young players, we'll be able to say who's like when we talk about who's the next face of the league, we're gonna say, okay, is it Ant? Is it Luka? Is it Tatum? Is it Halliburton? Depending on how he plays in this playoffs, he could throw his hat in that ring.
I don't agree with that because I think because his play style, I don't think that he will ever be looked at as like on that level, that type of level. But I think he made his name known when he was going through that streak of like 14 assists a game, like for I don't know how long he did that. Like he kind of solidified himself then. So I don't think he had much to gain.
I don't think so because for people who watch basketball a lot, you could be like, okay, he's solidified. But for the people who just, occasionally turn it on, they may never know that he had that streak where he had all those assists or where he had a high assist to turnover ratio. So he's not locked in like the other guys. And the reason why I think he can put himself in there, even though he's not going to average like 30 points a game like Shea would or Luka would or Ant would, if he could do something like 23 and 12 assists, if he can like sustain something like that and they're winning and he's the catalyst for that, like that could put him in the same, not the same player, but the same flavor as someone as like Magic Johnson or even someone like Isaiah Thomas, where they gave you good points, good assists, and they were the catalyst for their team's success. But he needs to throw his hat in the ring because right now he's getting overlooked. When we talk about the young guys, no matter if he made it to the Olympics or not, when we talk about the young guys, we don't talk about him.
Yeah, he's getting overlooked because he played with the Pacers.
Yeah, I mean, it's the way that team play style is just kind of different. I mean,
I was gonna say, we gave Paul George respect when he was with the Pacers. We gave Reggie Miller respect when he was with the Pacers.
It was different play style. Like they were dynamic scorers. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I'm agreeing with you, Josh. It was the play style. I mean, you gotta look at like post Paul George before the injury, man, was dynamic, man. This dude could jump out the gym. He had all type of Gatorade commercials and everything. And Reggie Miller, Spike Lee. You know what I'm saying? He had the trash talking. Everybody knew his sister. Everybody knew his sister was Cheryl Miller. You know,
he was stirred before Curry. He lightened people up.
Man, the 33 seconds.
We gave Chris Paul. Okay, I got you. Cool. We gave Chris Paul respect when he played with New Orleans and when he played with the Clippers. We gave Steve Nash won 2 MVPs in Phoenix. Nobody was checking for Phoenix. And I still don't believe he should have won those MVPs.
Right,
he still got his respect and all that in Phoenix. And Steve Nash won those MVPs, I think, averaging like 16 and 12. And that's like a dunk a year for Chris Paul.
Chris Paul game was electric. Chris Paul had Loud City. Even in New Orleans, Chris Paul was putting up buckets, man.
And highly defensive.
He wasn't putting up crazy numbers like that.
I was putting up like 20-something.
He wasn't putting up crazy numbers.
And he was like all first team defense like year after year too.
Chris Paul was putting up buckets, bro. Go look back in New Orleans when he was playing with David West and what's the shooter name?
Think about that.
Chris Paul's best year in New Orleans was 22 and 11. 22 and 11 was his best year in New Orleans.
And what's Halliburton best year?
22 and 11.
What's Halliburton best year?
Let me see.
Probably 15 and 9.
Yeah, something like that. 18,
Let me see.
18 and 9, yeah.
18 and 9?
Yep.
That ain't gonna cut it in Indiana. That'll cut it in the Lakers. If you play with the Lakers, his best year.
No. Halliburton has back-to-back 20 and 10 years. He averages 18 and 9 for his career, but last year he did 20 and 10, and the year before that he did 20 and 10.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I think it also I think it has to do with his play style, like as far as even how he shoots. Like it's just so unorthodox. It's like it's not as people would say, it's not sexy, bro. It's not sexy. So it's not like a pleasant style of game, a style of play to watch. I think that has something to do with it too.
The only reason
it's not like watching Kyrie play for sure.
Oh yeah, that's different.
Yeah, it was just like Sean Marion. But Sean Marion could jump out the gym. But that shot was so ugly, he was just like, man, ain't no way.
Okay.
Yeah, Halliburton's trying to make him a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Because every time he make it, I'm like,
I don't know.
I know where that shot can take. That's what I be saying to myself. Even when he home, because he be hitting. And I was like, but like if you're a casual basketball fan, you like, oh, he just had a good game. And the
You
West
see
Coast,
him do it
he
again.
played with Indiana.
That's the Matrix.
If he plays for
That's the
anybody,
Matrix.
if he plays for anybody other than Indiana, he plays for Chicago. If he plays for the Lakers, it'll be a different story, bro. It's the Pacers. That's what the problem is.
But I mean, I guess it's kind of like you kept it off. I think that's a decent point to think about Halliburton, but I think Halliburton is pretty much kind of maybe not as far as media concerned, but as far as like hoopers, people know who Halliburton is. People know that he's gonna get out there and get you a bucket. We know we can lead the team. But as far as like Cade Cunningham, like we've seen Halliburton in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think him getting to the playoffs, the East Conference Finals, is gonna really just make his career go up even more. Like I think even like all right, think about it on the level of like what getting to the playoffs and all that would do to that person's mind itself. Like I don't think Halliburton would be much affected by getting to the playoffs and East Conference Finals. He can be like, damn, I didn't win the championship. But I think these other young guys, they're just get Cade Cunningham and all these other guys, them get to the playoffs and like, I did it, mom. So I think it's gonna be bigger for those kind of guys.
Man, I don't know. Y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think. Which young player, so 25 and younger, which young player has the most to gain by hooping in these playoffs? Y'all let us know what you think. All right, so real quick, before we close it out, I want to run this. We're going to do this 3-on-3 tournament, and y'all let me know who y'all got winning.
No doubt.
All right, we in March Madness now, so I'm going to give you a little bracket.
Okay.
So we got the 90s players. I'm going to put the 90s players up against the 20s. I'm going to put the 2000s against the 10s. All right, so for the 90s, we got Hakeem, Scotty, and Jordan going up against Jokic, Luka, and Giannis. Who wins?
Oh, man, let me think about it.
3-on-3.
Hakeem, Scotty, and Jordan versus Luka, and who else? And Jokic?
Luka, Giannis, and Jokic.
Hakeem, Scotty, and Jordan. I got to go with that one, bro. I got to go with them. It's just the heart, the relentlessness. Yeah.
I don't
Wait,
know.
who'd you go with, 90s or 20s?
I'm going with the 90s.
90s? Mook, who you got, bro?
You said Luka,
Who you got, bro? Pick.
Jokic, and who else?
Luka, Giannis, and Jokic. Yeah.
I can explain.
Luka, Giannis, and Jokic.
I can explain. I can think it actually might even be a skunk. I think it might be a borderline skunk.
You trying to be slick. Hey, none of them jokers Americans, bro. I'm going with the Americans.
No.
Hakeem's not American.
All right, so you going with the 90s. Okay, I'm rocking with the 90s too. All right, so we got the 2000s versus the 10s. We have Kobe, AI, and Shaq versus Steph, Bron, and KD.
No brainer.
Steph, Bron, and KD.
Well, you going 2000s?
I ain't gonna lie. The size difference will make it a little hard, but if Kobe, if they can keep the ball in their hands without having to exploit AI, yeah, that's an automatic win. If they don't get to exploit AI, that's an automatic win.
Okay, so you going 2000s? Mook, who you got?
Man, that's a no. Man, any real basketball player know they just gonna bag them. AI, I love AI. He gonna get done in so bad, bro. It ain't even close. LeBron,
if Kobe and Shaq got the ball first, bro, they're not losing. If they get the ball first, they're not gonna lose the game.
You know why? You know why your story ain't believable because you got.
Mook, my question is, who's guarding Shaq?
Kobe over LeBron.
What's that?
You said what now?
That's from the 2000s. It's 2000s versus 2010s. So Kobe's with the 2000s, Bron's with the 2010s.
You said Bron. Who was the three? Bron and who else?
It was Bron, KD, and Steph versus AI, Kobe, and Shaq.
I can tell you the matchups. I can tell you the matchup right now. So, KD and Shaq. So no, hold on. I would say
Bron and Shaq.
Yeah, I would say Bron and Shaq because
sure.
we'll let Bron shoot a little bit. We're more liable to let him shoot. But as long as Shaq, clogging up the paint, I let him dunk on everybody. That's pretty legit. And you said Kobe holds Steph, pretty much contain him from just getting off. And
Kobe's gonna hold Bron. Kobe's gonna hold KD.
Hold on, you said KD. You said AI. So I can see. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, and I think that's a pretty decent matchup right there. But it definitely, if they can exploit AI, they have a chance.
KD is gonna straight kill Kobe.
Kobe?
You crazy? You don't think it'd be
We
vice
never
versa?
played each other in real life.
Yeah, in real life. I'm just saying. Look, the size is too
You
much, bro. The size is just like I get it, Shaq. Shaq is a mismatch. I get Shaq is a mismatch, but
right.
it's I don't know though, cause I can see the matchup
Like you
being
think
crazy.
KD just be shutting? So I've seen KD like last few years be shut completely down, bro. Even whether it be himself
I
Yeah,
shutting himself
Mook.
down or whatever.
Beyond that. Beyond that. I don't like the Kobe disrespect because here's the thing. KD's career high. Career high. That means the best he ever played in the game where he scored the most points was 55. You know what Kobe has called that? Halftime.
yeah.
Kobe's called that halftime.
I know that 81. I know it.
Don't disrespect Kobe.
Look,
And then Kobe
this is
got
my
defense,
thing.
bro. Kobe's a
Look,
12,
I'm not
12-time defensive,
hey,
first team all defensive guy. 12
look,
times.
Disrespect is crazy.
look. I don't want to disrespect Kobe because I'm gonna say I love Kobe because I didn't like Kobe when he was alive as a basketball player. As a person, I don't know him. As a basketball player,
Right. That's
Kobe
fine.
was not my favorite. So
Oh, yeah, I know.
Josh,
Okay.
y'all know this, but I'm gonna just say this. It's an interesting matchup because it depends on how the game is played. It truly depends on how the game is played. Now, if they just run it through Shaq, of course they're gonna win. But if they play the game any other way than running it through Shaq, they're gonna lose.
Yeah, I mean, that's enough said, right? They just dump it to Shaq if you really just want to get
I
a
was gonna
easy
say
dub.
honestly, that's the game plan. Give the ball to Shaq, and Shaq is a good enough passer to kick it out. I'm with Josh. I'm going 2000s.
Oh, yeah.
So Mook, what you doing? Are you going to tens or the 2000s?
Man, just because of Shaq, I gotta go with the Shaq team. I mean, I'm not look, and I don't. I gotta go with the Shaq team. So because Shaq is
I
gonna,
think you should have
ain't nobody.
you should say like T Mac in the mix or something. Like take Shaq out and put like T Mac in that mix, and that would have been like more lined up kind of matchup. T Mac versus KD, Steph, AI, Kobe, LeBron. Like that's a one on. I mean that's a 3-on-3. You know.
So let's switch it then. Let's take KD out. And let's put Dwight Howard in the tens. So
Oh,
that way
easy.
they have a center.
I'm
Easy.
still taking Shaq. I'm still taking
Barbecue
Shaq.
chicken.
You gotta put.
Okay, like literally. Okay, so look, we got the 90s versus 2000s now. We have the 90s versus 2000s. So we got Jordan, Scotty, and Hakeem versus AI, Kobe, Shaq. Who wins? There we go.
I still got Shaq because he gonna dominate Hakeem.
That's a great matchup.
Nah, that wasn't that
Right.
wasn't that wasn't the dominant Shaq. That was early Shaq. Let's not get that twisted. That was early Shaq. That was not
That
later Shaq.
was young Orlando Shaq.
That was not. He did not have the
Right. That
body
was
yet.
Orlando Shaq.
No, I'm talking about the most dominant player in NBA history. That nasty Shaq. He would have destroyed the Dream, and I love the Dream. That footwork would have been no match for that
He
drop.
would have got the best of him. He definitely
When
would have got
that
the best of
jump,
him. But the Dream is very underrated, bro. Dream is
yeah,
very
bro.
underrated, man. Like the Dream
Dream,
has the most moves of any center ever had in center history, bro.
He
look,
has a clinic for footwork.
he got the greatest footwork, but that footwork wouldn't have mattered against Shaq. I've seen grown 7 footers ride this man back. He still dunked them all. No, no. Shaq is gonna kill everybody.
You saying what
You know,
again?
I've seen 7 foot grown men holding on this man back on top of him, riding him. He's still dunking him. No,
Yeah,
nah,
No, I agree, but I just think Hakeem a little different though. I think Shaq and Hakeem that's a good matchup, but I think Shaq definitely will get the best of him. Shaq is Shaq, bro. I mean, I agree with you on that, but I wouldn't just say he'll mop the floor with Hakeem. Hakeem was tough, man. Like he wasn't aggressive like that, but he was relentless on his moves, bro. Like he's gonna get you off balance, bro. That's his whole game. His whole game is to throw you off.
look,
He's gonna
do
get
you
you.
think?
Honestly, that's true. Okay, so y'all gotta tell me we got to lock something in.
Like,
So Mook, who you got? You sticking with the
can we
2000s?
put Charles Oakley in there instead of Dream?
No,
But
no.
Still Shaq.
No.
Still eating.
Charles,
It's still barbecue and teriyaki chicken.
Charles, I'm gonna go hit him with one of these. So we're gonna be a better
And he gonna
matchup.
get it. And they gonna throw him out the game, and then they gonna have to bring Scotty back in.
Oh,
I was gonna say you got like Shaq don't fight too. Like Shaq won't move furniture. Who you got? Who you got? Who you with?
I got Shaq.
I gotta go with Kobe and Shaq.
All right, you got 2000s. Josh, who you got?
I gotta go. I can't not go against. I can't go against my boy Kobe. I mean, even if I take my heart out of it, I just don't know, bro. I think it'll be a crazy game, but I gotta go with Kobe and Shaq, man. That's like the best duo of all time, bro. Like I just don't see how they. I still don't see how they lost to the Pistons, bro. Like it's if I see highlights from that, I still feel like this little feeling in my stomach. Like that was Kobe 6, bro. That was Kobe number 6. So I gotta go with Shaq and Kobe, bro.
Ooh, okay. I love the energy. I'm gonna go with them too, man. Michael Jordan is my favorite player. He's the GOAT to me. But I gotta go with the 2000s. Kobe and Mike are gonna match each other up. AI is nasty with the rock. He's quick. Philly AI was an issue. He was a problem. He was stupid. And then Shaq is Shaq. I mean, Hakeem's great as well, but Shaq is Shaq. Like
we didn't even talk about Scotty though. Scotty
saw
definitely
the NBA throw centers. Yeah, I saw the NBA throw centers at Shaq to be like, yo, just do what you can. Like the game plan on defense was just do what you can.
Hey JB, if E-Man would have been here, man, this would have been a whole. If E-Man would have been here, this would have been a whole 24-hour segment right now. Because he would have slowed it down, Shaq.
Bro. You know he would. You know he would 100%. Hey, y'all let us know in the comments who y'all got. Y'all let us know y'all rocking with the 90s, the 2000s, 2010s, 2020s. Y'all let us know who you rocking with. We appreciate y'all for pulling up with us. Yo, Josh, appreciate you pulling up, man.
Yeah, appreciate y'all, man. Definitely.
Yeah. We gotta do this again.
Back anytime, I'll be here, bro.
Bet that you'll be back. And then Mook, of course, my brother's always in the mix. Appreciate you.
Where we can reach at?
Yo, y'all hit us up.
Where we can reach at?
Oh yeah, my Instagram, Josh Bostic, man. JOSHBASTIC. Don't be alarmed by my low followers right now. But to holler at me, Josh Bostic.
Yeah, man, follow that man, and then also hit us up. You can hit us up on TikTok, IG, YouTube, Facebook, all that. 365, NothinNice. We always here. We in the building. We gonna catch y'all next week. We'll talk a little March Madness and everything else. We out.
Peace.